Welcome to another episode of Gary Responds. I'm Gary. I'm gonna get right into it. Let's go. Raphael Colho. I was hoping Gary would say something about Nyjah's post on IG bitching about the interesting scoring. And that was from Nyjah, probably the most unprofessional, because it's like professional and all that shit now. He shouldn't have done that. Lawanta's friend, that was terrible on his end. That's my nigga too. Like, Nyjah's actually cool people. So for him to do that, that was like a big step down in everything that's going on and just prove once again how competitive this bullshit is getting. This is terrible. Like, Street League is actually might start a fucking thing. Like, come on, interesting scoring bitch. You used to get everything overscored. Nobody said nothing about that, but you lose and now it's interesting. Like, come on, family, like, fuck all that. Just focus on your next one. That's all I gotta say to that. Hanif Rahman says, if Gary was in the periodic table, what element would he be? Fly skateboarding, he says dark. That's the element I would be, dark. And you know why I read slides? Because he's right. I'd be onyx or ebony. Space King says, maybe Element will pick up Shane O'Neill. Who knows? Well, shit, they picking up everybody else. They got enough money to do it, I guess. Actually, that's probably why they're keeping everybody amped, so they don't get, saying that cheddar. But I'm just talking shit. Roberto Handy says, Gary, why are you so sad Leticia is hot? Fuck. They blew it, man. X Games blew it. They ruined it. They had a good chance to actually make those, like, they could have, dude. She just probably needs to do a swimsuit issue or something else. I don't know. Jacob Waller says, Gary, we had a shooting in my town this morning. Hey, man, stay safe, be careful. Hopefully your neighborhood's not too rough and it was just something that happened. Just be careful, all right? Shootings ain't cool, nigga. So be safe out here in these streets. Shane Dealing says, Gary, do I need to be black to not get diarrhea from eating KFC? Shout out to the Netherlands. Shout out Netherlands. I think KFC provides diarrhea in the meal. It's like, biscuit, diarrhea, macaroni and cheese chicken. It happens. There's nothing you can do. It's wet skin on the chicken. It's pretty gross. Ben S Skating says, Gary, how come most skaters hate Revive? It's probably because it's a group of kids that are creative, hella different from the outside. Like, they're a whole different thing of skateboarding. People hate different because they want everything to be this one thing now. Little kids look up to it. It's getting a lot of attention. People don't like anything to have attention. Well, they want to have the attention themselves. It's so weird. That's probably things that come along with it. Kaylin Matheson says, what's your thought on Converse? And keep that funny shit up, Gary. My thoughts on Converse, it's owned by Nike, so my thoughts are not thinking of Converse. I really don't have shit to say. Kids are buying fucking Chuck Taylors from their local sports store to skate in them to look. They're not even getting real skate cons. So I don't give a shit about any of that. Good skaters are part of it though, but whatever. Neymar Perry says, what do you think of Cory Kennedy? Cory Kennedy is probably like, dude. Cory Kennedy is one of my favorites. He's the best. He can do anything. Like, Cory Kennedy's so good. He's a fucking legend. He came out with a 9-minute part when he first came out. Usually that's like, dude, 9 minutes, what the fuck? Who are you? But I get to watch all of Beware the Sasquatch. Like, I can watch that whole 9 minutes and just be thrilled about him. Like, I don't care what he does. And then he just murders pretty sweet. I feel like a lot of people didn't pay attention to that. Nigga did a backtail, kickflip, backtail big flip on a handrail, like, crazy. Cade Rutkowski says, fuck Nike, Gary is a homie, shout out to Orchard Skate Shop. Shout out Orchard, you know what I'm saying? Fuck Nike, you right, Cade, you for me, you got my back, thank you. Appreciate that, I'm your homie. Omar Insiso says, yo Gary, are you going to see Straight Outta Compton? Of course, that movie's gonna be amazing. It's a movie about NWA, bro, like, I'm going, like 100%. Like, I'm fully going to that. Trent Owens says, you smoking cigs? Hell nah, cigarettes nasty as hell. Kill my grandma, I don't fuck with them. No. Absolutely not. Chris Samayao, Nyjah Houston or Chris Jocelyn? Fuck. Definitely Chris Jocelyn right now. But Nyjah is gnarly as fuck. I think Chris Jocelyn gets his tricks. I don't know, dude. That's actually a really good question. As in, because I know what the caliber you're thinking of, like who's fucked up. For Nyjah, what he said about Luan and shit, I'm gonna go with Chris. That's right. I'm upset with you, bro. I'm upset. This wraps up another episode of Gary Responds. Your comment was read. If not, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get to it. Best believe, comment every day. When you see Tuesday roll around, go through that whole week, be like, you know what? I don't think this nigga gonna see me. Click again, type again. I got you. 2 links. Come on, Beverage. Come on, board. Let's go.